Look out! They're coming for us!
Jesus.
Hey guys, welcome to Wyvern Watch. I'm in the middle of a boss fight right now. I'm trying to get some mech. Can we do the intros real quick? Wait. 5, 4.
Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
That was terrible.
Hi, I'm George. I'll be your DM for the evening.
I'm Ryan. I play Ayler.
I'm Jacob. I play Adelhard.
I'm Mac. I play Zoodle Mac.
And welcome to Wyvern Watch.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a boss fight right now. So excuse our thus.
So we're going to make this real quick, guys. Instead of joining hands, just please join your pointer fingers.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Realm of Fantasy. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Oh,
You guys, when we left off, we had our adventuring crew at the top floor of the Kobold Corrupt Tower fighting this mad mechanism of machinery, inside of which are a couple of crazy, kooky kobolds. At the moment, you've got fucking Joodle hanging on by his bare fingertips as this mechanism swings around. You've got Ayler in the corner grabbing his holy symbol and his weapon, and you've got Adelhard attempting to swing deeply and just recently damaged the chucks of the treads. We have started a new round of combat. Please, initiative, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick some ass.
all right, I'm on an 8. Swinging at the glass bowl.
All right. 8.
18.
18.
18.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you boys are polearm twins, right?
Polearm boy. We're both,
right.
We're both so soft.
8 is going first. 8.
Weakest high five.
8, you are hanging off of this mechanism.
So I can't attack this round, basically.
No.
Okay, I'm pulling myself back on.
Okay, you pull yourself back on, and the kobold is like, screaming at you, banging at the fishbowl. He's set the machine to just slowly revolve, so it's still moving at a pace, but it is
At a pace.
About how fast would you have to run to stay perfectly behind you?
a brisk walk, a light jog perhaps, nothing too intense. Next is the machine itself. Another kobold is coming out of the mechanism, the belly of the beast, quite literally. And you can figure that that's the reason why this machine is now just revolving instead of moving. And it climbs up, scurries up, and is going to be combating you, Joodle, next round. The arms of the machine ready up again. The weighted arm swings out to strike anyone who's nearby, and the cannon arm goes to launch another projectile. I wonder what it'll be. Okay, so the only one that's going to be... Are you both in circumference of it?
I mean, I smacked it.
He's like right up to it. So
I grabbed his.
That's right. I'm gonna say then it's going to be able to strike you, Ayler, if it rolls well. Adelhard, you jump in, attack, and jump out.
I was low.
That's right. So if anything, you're ducking.
Yeah, I'm still ducking.
All right. So let's see if that's not on the map. That is a miss. You take a page out of Adelhard's book, Ayler, and you duck when this pendulum comes and swings by your head. However, the ceramic cannon positions to shoot another projectile at both of y'all. It's going to shoot another shrapnel mine at your feet between you and hopefully catch you on the... Nope. The glass orb.
goes out an open window.
Actually, it strikes a plank in between you guys, and the plank is weaker than the orb and breaks, sending the orb into the room below.
Weakening the floor, the mech falls down.
Yeah, right.
Or there's just a big glass of like balls like on the pillow where Ayler was.
I believe you're going simultaneously, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you both are flanking this thing with your polearms at the ready.
Are there any like hinges or joint? Like, I won't be able to assume inside where these things are.
You would not be able to pierce this iron cage.
Because you said the front has like small holes.
Yeah, very small ventilation things. Nothing, they're not bars. It's like the opposite,
Okay. Well, seeing what my polearm brethren has done, I would like to also slash at the tracks. Just saying that I'm already ducked.
Okay.
Is this Killdozer?
I think subliminally. I did not actively try to make this Killdozer, but I'm like, oh shit, this Killdozer.
That's the bad.
I love Killdozer. That's my favorite
mass
This thing. That's my favorite thing ever.
crack and do cracks. Because you can't say mass murder. It didn't really kill him, but
No,
he did.
you didn't want to.
Who's
But a hero.
Killdozer was a man in, I think, Maine.
Yeah, I think in Maine.
He was
That's it.
kind of a neat NET incel that was mistreated by his community. He owned a small automobile repair store, and he, got by. And then the city zoned an area around his place to be occupied by a concrete factory. And if they built their factory, it would, cut off his business from the main road and severely limit, accessibility, income, and impact his way of life. And so he tried to petition to have people say, hey, don't put this here. We like this guy. It's ruining his business. He talked to people, and everyone shut him down. So he spent, I think it was like a year and a half, 2 years, constructing a homemade tank out of a bulldozer, with a big shovel on the front, homemade armor plates, which were this dense concrete, a thick thing of I think it's not manufacturer's iron, or tooler's steel, which is a significantly higher...
Tool steel is...
Yeah, tool steel, which is, so much better than normal steel. And then another layer of concrete. So these things were like a 1.5 feet thick that he covered this tank or this bulldozer with. And then he, set up cameras on the outside so he could have some visibility. There was no windows. This was a complete shell. And cameras with boxes of bulletproof glass that were like 3 inches thick, so you couldn't destroy it. Even put in some air jets, so if the camera got like dust on it, he could just air jet and clean off the cameras. And he made this thing for 2 years, and then he sat at his bulldozer, planted this thing with a crane onto him, because once it was on, there was no doors. It couldn't be taken off. And then he just drove around the town that wronged him for so many years and just destroyed buildings, destroyed residences, and did, I think it was over $7 million of damage. And the police couldn't stop him. They fired bullets, but his armor was super good, couldn't be destroyed. They tried explosives, couldn't break it. And eventually, I think it was, he had an exhaust pipe so he could, breathe. And they dropped a flashbang down it and nothing happened. This thing was impenetrable. I think it was his fault. The radiator that provided him with, fresh air and air conditioning broke within it, and he ended up overheating. But before that, he shot himself and, just killed himself after his tank stopped moving after the radiator broke. And it took the cops like hours and hours. They tried blowing it up again, but they eventually had to take like an acetylene torch and spend a couple hours cutting a hole out where they found the dude who shot himself to death. Just, laying there.
Jesus.
Wow.
I didn't expect such a wonderful story behind this.
Legends say that when they opened it up and saw the body, wearing a paper hat, just like this one.
But no, it's the coolest guy.
I was
Like,
gonna say, when they opened it up, he wasn't even there.
yeah,
wasn't even there. And they looked at
they spent 3 days trying to get into that killdozer, and when they finally opened it, he wasn't there.
Oh, he was Jesus.
Some say he still roams the streets today.
Leaving little eggs for kids.
But that's our off-topic thing for the night.
Story time, yeah.
We're gonna be super on focus because we want to maximize the amount of playing that we do.
Yeah.
So you guys are both going.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm aiming for the treads.
And
Yeah, I think we're both gonna try and take out these treads. This thing.
okay. So
'Cause it's like the top part isn't able to rotate independently. It's just literally moving the treads to rotate. Right?
correct.
Yeah.
So both of you guys rolled with that.
He hit it. I didn't. He rolled a 17. I rolled an 8.
An 8, a 17 is a connection.
Yeah.
So the one who's a little more experienced in pole arms manages to attach. Or
I'm out of my element.
Yeah,
I've been in a room.
Yeah,
for
he's been
who knows
stuck in
how
a room
long.
for-
Atrophy.
All right, roll some damage. Since this thing,
10.
10.
damn.
That's 2 times I've just said the number.
All right, this is enough. You clipped it once to knock off a tread, and you're like, oh, I know how to do this. And you swing off and just chop off, like, the tread's kind of like a cylinder, not a cylinder, kind of
Yeah,
cylinder.
it's a track.
It's like a Twinkie. And then you chop off the end of it, and a small kobold scurries out and runs down the hatch that you guys came up in, and that tread is now unserviceable.
So it was literally a kobold and like a turbo wheel.
This whole thing is just a bunch of kobolds pulling pulleys and shit.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect that. I thought the steam power was.
I think that's for show, actually. Now that I think about
Well, when the door opened, you saw just a bunch of kobolds in there. There was no engine.
Oh my god! Yeah, I just assumed it because of the first that was like steam powered or something. But that was
Wait, was there a fire in there?
No.
Yeah, I'm slowly realizing that I didn't see a fire. I just assumed there was a fire. It's just actually just a bunch of kobolds pulling levers.
Yeah, that whole produce water thing you got going on, that idea.
Well, you didn't do it anyway, so.
All right. New round of combat. The machine is now where it was spinning because it could. Now it's spinning because that's all it can. It's only got one serviceable tread, so it is planted on the dead tread and just going in a circle with that being the center.
My speed is an 8 for my polearm.
Yeah.
How is your speed at 9?
It's bigger polearm.
It's a different type. Is there a DPS? I guess it would be the same. Wait.
I mean, how much does yours do? How much damage does yours do?
1d6 for small, 1d8 for large.
Oh yeah,
Mine does 1.
he just did a 10.
Yeah, so my halberds have a bigger head.
Penises.
Roll initiative.
Initiative. Let's do some initiative.
11.
11.
6.
6.
4.
4. 4.
I'm gonna cast Cure Weapons.
It's good.
Ooh.
It's good. All right.
Gotta help my bro out.
Role play it for me, please.
You look like you're in need of some help and I can't hit this for shit. I run over to him and I'll grab him by the upper arm and he feels a cold surge as I heal him for 4 points of damage.
Not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right, that puts you at 7.
That puts me at 7. I'm feeling real joodle.
Nice.
I'm feeling I got
You just ate a mint.
like a joodle level of fitness. Just saying nothing. Except my legs feel really great.
Excellent. All right. So that was a 4. Then Mac. I'm sorry, Judo. You were on a.
I'm on a 6.
All right, Judo's next. Clonk him.
Clock that.
A kobold has.
I want to cover that guy in just broken glass.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. 12.
Well, that's a hit. So roll some damage.
Dink. All right. 6, 6, 6. 3.
3. Not bad. You send a crack into it. It's nothing significant, but there's some wear and tear beginning to show. The machine and the kobold that has come out of it will be going next.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about it.
No, didn't he run down the ladder like you said?
That's
No.
a different one. That was the one
That was the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was one wheel that came out and then it started rotating. We're talking differential drive, right?
Talking kobolds and hamster wheels.
Yeah, we're talking.
The machine is current. All that matters.
One kobold can run, and that moves its tread, and the other
So
kobold
it's-
can run.
What I'm saying is
its
that
tread.
it would, if it has like 2 tracks, I'm assuming one came out of one of the tracks to attack him, and the other one was running, so it was just rotating about like the one wheel, kind of.
All that matters now.
The first one was.
No,
like,
they've all
But now it's not.
They've been coming out of the central
Yeah,
thing, not
But-
the treads. I
I
sliced
thought they
open a tread.
would be running up and then out. I'm not sure how open this thing is inside.
This thing is the iron cage, the 2 treads, the fishbowl, the 2 arms.
Okay, so they're isolated into treads.
Yes.
Okay.
And so one tread has been shattered and the kobold is allowed to scurry out. The other one is still, so it's doing that. And then whatever functions this thing had is starting to be limited as more kobolds are coming out of it and dying. So you don't know what it could have done because I don't think it ever got the chance.
Well, I just remember you saying once it.
That's right. It was
Once
just
it
going
got out,
in
it's-
different circles, but now it's limited to that.
How about the one behind me? You got stabbed. I
Well-
wasn't paying attention.
Wow.
You have the HP to soak it.
Yeah, man, you're at 7.
You're at a will.
Let's see if you're still at 7. Hey. Yeah, you're still at 7. The kobold misses.
I'm like, oh, wait a second. All right. Oh, yeah.
But the machine will be swinging again at these boys. The 2, Adler and Alahard, who are flanking or attempting.
Is the machine going to try and hit me and do like the cartoon thing where it smashes its own head?
I mean, which
It
tread
connects
have
with both you guys.
Which tread have we broken?
Left.
I would say the left one. Because I'm just saying because
Oh, you're saying for
because the
Which
arm
side?
Yeah.
the arm can't swing any more than like
Yeah, I feel you. But it's still on a joint, so I mean, it's not going to have its momentum. It's not going to just be able to go out and go on. But the arm is still autonomously. It's more like this, but it's still autonomously controlled.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, so it can. But like, what is the range of motion on it? Is it able to like cross over?
You said it was full range.
It was, yeah. I mean,
Ball and socket.
yeah, more or less.
Ball and socket.
I mean, a word of advice for all prospective adventurers: don't take Kobold engineering too seriously.
I'm just saying if we're standing on if it's on the right side and
Mhm.
we're at the left tracks,
Mhm.
can it hit us with that arm?
Yes,
Okay, that's what I want.
it's going to eventually go around. You know.
Okay.
Regardless, Eclipse, you, what's his name, Eller, for 2, and also 2 Adelhard.
All right.
Putting Ayler at 7 and putting Adelhard at a 5.
I'm putting blunt trauma under my wounds.
That's good. The cannon will be going up into a full just towards the ceiling, and it launches a
Flare, and all the kobolds just run up into the tower.
cloud of dust, slightly lavender in appearance, and a few sparkles.
Okay, sleep dust.
Exactly.
No, it's purple. It's
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Like,
Sleep.
you guys will be doing some savings
I was
throws.
thinking, I don't even know how to roll a saving throw.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see what this would best fit. I'll give it a
No, please not count.
negative. Saving throw has.
something.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I don't think it would be.
How many saving throws are written down?
Oh, actually, everyone just give me a d20. I'll tell you. So let's start with the priests. Both the priests give me a d20, please.
Nope, didn't count. Please tell me.
4.
A 4 and an 8. So the 4 succeeds. The 8 begins to feel a tad drowsy.
What is this?
And wizard, give me a saving throw, please.
Wizard is a magician.
8.
8 works. Yours is a lot higher. Because,
Magic.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
Sometimes it be like that. All right. And then I believe you guys are next.
I'm sleepy. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
asleep.
rolling
though.
on 11.
Are we talking like Yawn and Pokemon, where it takes a turn, like they cast?
It's going to be more of you just it's like drowsy driving.
Okay.
It would be a good band name.
Drowsy Driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a
Driving Drowsy.
No.
No.
That's an album name.
Drowsy driving, drive drowsy.
Yeah.
The album art is literally the Pokemon Drowsy and a taxi cab just
All right.
just rugged. Neck.
So you went. No wait, no. Yeah, you went. And then yeah, because they went. All right. So you guys. I don't know who's first. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Rolling on 11. No, he healed me.
I healed him already, so it's just you.
That was his turn.
Yeah, that was his turn.
Yeah, I
that was
rolled
the
a
beginning
4.
of his turn.
Wow.
I was at the very start.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I just forgot that was the same turn. All right. So then you'll cap us out, Adelard.
So I'm gonna swing at the kobold.
Okay.
That.
You're gonna help your friendo.
Help your friendo out. I'm a friendo to friendos.
Like
10.
A 10, and you are not sleepy. So yes, that'll hit.
Okay.
The smoke is gone and settled by now, so
Okay. So
you
it's
can
not
clearly
obscuring.
see. You will. Are you? Do you have a point at the top, maybe?
Hmm?
Axe, point, hammer.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so yeah.
Yes, I just got it.
Stab in the belly. All right, go ahead. Do some damage.
10.
God dang!
He's gonna stab it, it's gonna be like
I stab
Smash
it,
Bros.
and then I slam it onto the ground.
You take the point and insert it into the anus of this creature, pointing out through the mouth, and then slam it onto the ground where it slides off into a gory mess.
Oh, I was hoping that when he put it towards the ground, like the blade side of his halberd, literally chopped it forward, and it just completely like
that sounds better.
like a butterflied chicken breast.
And then you turn it into a Muppet.
All right. So Judel, this kobold mysteriously disappears in front of you.
Just looking at nobody, I do the okay thing. Like,
Okay, go.
Yeah, and I get ready for my next swing. Roll initiative.
Initiative.
Whoa! Dun, 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 dun.
That's not initiative.
Burr, 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 burr. I'm on a 13.
All right.
12.
13, 12, 11?
11.
11, 12, 13. Well, the first thing to go will be this machine.
It's just one of those days.
Gotta stay on topic.
Oh, sorry.
Weezer came out.
Machine's spinning. It's spinning. Oh, it's spinning. And it misses Ale, and it misses Adelhard. Alar and Adelhard.
This machine is pulling on us.
It really
Yeah.
is.
And we're pulling a Cabal.
Yeah, honestly.
The cannon arm pointed at the ceiling is going to launch another
Round of sleep dust.
negative, another projectile of the shrapnel glass sphere that you saw earlier. It's going to attempt to hit the ceiling and shower you in shrapnel. So let's see if it hits any of you guys. So let's start with Judel. It misses.
Hit the glass.
Taylor, it misses. And Adelhard, it misses it. The glass dust and
Accidentally
pieces.
shoots it out the hole.
Yeah, honestly.
It's gonna be coming back in a few turns.
Negative.
That'd be funny.
All the significant pieces miss you, and you stand in just kind of a pile of glass dust.
Probably standing more.
So the 11 is next? Or is it in 10, 11?
I'm 11.
So 11, 12, 13? All right, 11 first.
I think that's the first time the pole arms have gone before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I
weird.
rolled really high, I got a 9.
All right, 11.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try and smack at this ceramic arm again.
Okay. Give it a good whap forward.
20.
Oh! That's a critical, right?
Yes. All right. How have we done criticals in the past? I think we just doubled the damage, right?
I think it's just double damage.
All right, so roll your damage. And
10, 10, 10.
role play what happens while you do this.
All right, so I've had enough of this thing launching glass everywhere. They killed Tonto. I'm real angry now. The brakes have come off. 19 damage.
18.
18? 18 damage.
Times 2.
Yeah, I can odd numbers.
All right, so you've got your halberd at the positioning.
So
you
I-
flip it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, please.
I take the hammer side and I just smack it right into the joint.
You gotta do like a spin in this tornado, like the Kirby tornado.
No.
Fly around the room and bounce off.
Do you want to detach it or do you want to shatter it?
I want to shatter the joint.
Okay, so you
So I guess I would detach it.
swing directly into the side of the
I'm gonna go down and then up into it.
down and up. All right,
Like a
so
sine wave through it.
Exactly.
but your hammer just, if you were trying to golf, it doesn't work because it goes straight through the ceramic bottom and top and shatters the entire pot, leaving just a hole in the side, which you see a frightened kobold inside. It now has a single arm, the bone and stone club, a hole in the side where you see a kobold, and it's going around in circles.
Bros just think this hasn't blown up yet.
I just like this.
I know exactly why this
It can't blow up. It can't blow up because there's no fire or anything.
Yeah, it
So I'm
can't
not
blow
afraid of
up
it
because
blowing
there's no mechanical parts.
It's this big stone arm and a little like kobold.
Yeah.
It's just an actual, like the Kobold who's controlling just sticks his arm out and starts swinging around.
All right, 12 is going.
All right. Seeing that this glass arm has been shattered off, and
Yeah.
seeing this small kobold inside, and feeling the anger and hatred inside of me, I'm going to attempt to drive my Foshard into the hole
Okay.
and kill this kobold, or at least injure it as much as I can.
Wow.
17
That is a connection. You're able to plant the pointed end of your
would be
pole arm
D6
into the face of the kobold, peeking out of the ceramic hole.
for 6 damage.
That kills this thing. You skewer this thing right through the bridge of the eye.
Wait a
You want
second.
to go for the neck?
Yeah.
All
I've
right.
been rolling for large damage when I was attacking the machine.
Nah, this is more of medium. Large is like really large. This thing
Like,
is
big dragon.
Okay.
Big
this thing is like the size of
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
BFD. Big
Big-
fucking dragon.
All right. So you skewer you decapitate the kobold inside this hole with a single thrust. All right.
And I feel
All right.
satisfied.
13 go.
So for another critical. 3. You can't win all.
You look at these guys like, wow, these are great, and you try something, and you don't do a whole lot to the fishbowl dome. Next turn, roll your initiative.
But flesh is easier to go
Yeah,
through than
yeah.
glass.
Hey, is that mine? I thought you were rolling with that for some reason. 3, 2.
What do you go?
14.
14,
Oh, I have to roll again.
18.
14, 18, 12. The machine will be going first. Excuse me.
Too quick for a mech.
Judo, well, I mean, 12.
Valid.
Judo, you see the kobold on top go from angry to concerned to reserved as he goes back to his seat.
Can I just go like just through the glass?
Give me your hands.
I got that.
He looks at you, the kobold, with what looks to be emotion in his face and tears in his eyes as he.
I want your hands.
That's written out, actually.
Yeah. As he produces another small glass orb, like the
Taking a cyanide pill.
negative. He lights it and drops it down a shaft and sits on his throne, staring blankly ahead. He's got 1,000 eyes.
What was that? Guys, I think
Smoke.
Guys, I think he dropped a bomb in there.
Smoke immediately pours out of the grate in front, and
I'm getting off.
clown car like
jump.
kobolds pour out of the open grate now and are fleeing into the walls, into the cracks, and down the hatch. You see the kobold is, instead of the squeaking anger, you hear kind of a silent sobbing as he's sitting in his glass dome, which does not have an exit.
Parting shots.
Your turn.
I'm getting off. Well, I'm gonna jump off because I can still jump. You know, all I
Yeah, you're still jumping, magician.
And I'm gonna while I'm gliding through the air, I'm yelling, "He dropped the bomb in it."
All right, you have the smoke has picked up greatly, and this thing's pluming a massive amount of smoke, and you can see flames inside of it. You have
to get the
one
page.
turn to get down.
Well, I'm on 12. Well, actually, I'm not on 12 anymore because I'm not swinging. I guess.
So roll a dexterity check to flee far enough away from this machine.
My dexterity is 16.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I'm a jumping magician. I get it.
All right, where did you want to go?
Away.
You're in an open room and a hatch.
You rolled a 13.
I think I'm gonna go down the hatch.
You go down that. You jump down the hatch.
Come on, guys, get that. What? Come on, guys. Oh Lord, guys, we need to get down the hatch. You dropped the bomb in there.
Who's next?
We need to get the page.
It's gonna be fine. It's magic, right?
My apothecary said it's in the room. I need my potions.
You didn't have one downstairs.
But that's to the fuck it. No. This is taking too long.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm going down the ladder as I'm yelling.
30,
Yeah.
29, 28,
Get out of there.
27. Who's next? 26,
I'm 14.
25. Did you roll your dexterity?
Oh, I didn't.
24, 23, 22, 21,
5. I make it.
19.
6.
I'm
Imagine
going
Ryan
down the
dies
hatch.
again.
All right, where are you guys going? You're all three in the hatch, and there's 10 seconds left.
I'm going to my room.
Okay.
I'm just going all the way down the line.
I'm going farther down.
Then him? Who's going to?
He went first.
I'm
All right.
going away
You
from
rolled
the
the higher-
explosion.
Okay. Well, I'm saying how far down the ladder?
I don't know, to Tonto.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awful.
I'd be like, we did it, buddy.
Avenged you.
All right, so you two go down to Tonto's grave, essentially, and you see that he's been propped up against the side. His clothes have been ravaged, and he's got marker on his face.
What do they draw?
When you lean in to contemplate what's on his face, you hear an ear-shattering, ground-shaking, and wall-splintering explosion from the top floor. Ael, you were in your apothecary?
I did say that.
Yes, you did, because the flames, shrapnel, and effect from the room above you damage you and do 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Takes you down to 3.
Well, after that,
We were actually all at
Wait,
7 at one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 777.
That's why we rolled so lucky.
Judel and Aelhard, a plume of smoke and debris rushes down the ladder hatch that you climbed up previously.
What's on Tonto's face?
Dicks,
All right,
but kobold dicks.
I assume.
So they look like just curvy triangles.
Don't get him to draw it. He's gonna like draw it for you.
Well, if you like.
No.
Anyway, no, I don't.
No.
Let's move on.
Okay.
The viewers can't see him. Anyway, I think we're gonna go start climbing up the ladder again.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
page.
probably get
Also, it's
back
like,
to
hey, where's Ale? Ale, or is that's his name, right? Ale?
Ayler.
Ayler. Oh, Ayler. Ayler, are you okay? Okay.
I'm very hurt.
Well, you're a healer, right?
Yes, but I can't cast any more spells.
Well, we should go. I'm gonna go get the page.
Ayler, an assortment of debris and shrapnel pierced through the ceiling, or rather, where there would be, and it's kind of embedded in his back. So you've got little splinters and rocks that are kind of just in your back. Yeah.
Never be able to lie down again.
All right. So Judo, you ascend the ladder. It is covered in soup. Adelhard, you follow nearby. When you pass Ayler,
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Ayler the porcupine.
yeah. What's up?
Did the floor of this top floor, like, just pretty much explode and come crashing down? Or is the tower still structurally, like, sound?
You would have to go up to the top floor to see it.
Okay.
You can
So
see
what
the
I'm-
ceiling. The shared is severely damaged and in parts.
So you're saying that the ceiling of my room was directly, like, the floor of the...
It was more like it was there, and then you had like a gap where there's some just random planks, and you had not really a ceiling so much. It was kind of open, but there's still enough there to kind of consider it separated.
Okay.
But Kobold construction is very shoddy, so it's
Big bomb.
yeah.
Boom. Okay. That answers my question.
Okay.
There's just, like, structural integrity, like, between the floors. That's what they use there.
Yeah, I mean it's very haphazard. It's very random almost, with beams of different sizes, different conditions, different qualities.
But they're there to space out the floors. just
Yes,
a
it's not just back and back,
little. Okay.
which is why you didn't die.
Yeah.
All right, so are you going back to Ayler's room, or are you just heading up?
I'm looking for the page.
I'm gonna go to. I assume he's got it, so I'm gonna go to Ayler and like see if I can do anything like medically to help him, pick stuff out of his back or whatever.
Okay. I'm going to cover you, Adelhard, and Ayler. You can attempt to do the heal or the...
Cure light wounds.
Well, yeah, you still have a spell.
Oh yeah, I do have a soul.
Oh, so you can do that if you'd like.
We'll just shoot all the spice out of his back.
Yeah, actually, what happens is that it heals and it just
fall out.
pushes him out. Yeah.
Okay.
Bark.
I was thinking he'd have to, like, take him out and then heal. And then it would close, but okay.
Maybe you do, but that's lame. I think it's a lot cooler if you just do it and the skin heals and just pushes everything out.
You do Far Cry healing where you just dig it out and then that heals it. Or you get shot 20 times in the chest and you dig out like 5 bullets from your hand.
All right.
Yeah, everyone knows you gotta like catch up with your hands so you can dig them out easier.
Ayler and Adelhard, you guys are in the ruins of Ayler's room, essentially.
Yeah, so I guess I'll grasp.
I think it goes without saying nearly everything on the shelves fell off.
All, like, the glasses and everything.
Everything you're provided.
I've got you. I grasp my amulet of Tyr. I say, Tyr, this man is righteous. He has assisted us greatly. Give him your strength as you have given your strength to me.
Adelhard. Yeah, Adelhard. Your holy symbol glows, or rather warms, almost homely. And Ayler, your beads, essentially, your necklace on your tassel, your charm, you feel it also have a faint glow to it, or faint warmth, and you are healed for
7 points.
That's sexy. Puts you at a 10.
Ayler's God's way cooler because all you do is just jump up and grab my ankle. You have to ask for shit. He's up there.
Well, I said allude to you.
Oh, I didn't pay.
It was on my way to give me the strength to heal.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Then no.
Are those numbers how many kobolds there were?
Negative. That's how much damage you did to it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they're so weak, it might as well be.
Oh, I think you very much, friend. It feels a lot better.
That's good.
All right.
Let's just go up into the room and see what the consequence to the explosion was.
Judo.
Look for a paper or a severed head with a hat on it.
Judo, you climb up to the
the
the ground zero of the explosion, followed closely by Ayler and Adelhard. And you see that this room has now been covered in a thick layer of soot. Most everything is destroyed beyond recognition. The darkest and deepest impact lies where the mechanism once was, though you see very little remnant of it, save for some charred mass that is unrecognizable. You do, however, see a glass dome, and above it, a dent where it hit the ceiling. Plastered to the glass dome is a paper hat that looks seemingly unscathed.
Strong paper.
Yeah.
You flip the dome, which is warm to the touch, and you have to peel the paper hat off of it. It is both sooty and a little moist. Don't know why.
Probably blood.
What color is
Sweat.
what color is kobold blood?
It's red. We all bleed red.
You actually made it into a paper hat. That's awesome.
All right, got. Okay, I found it. It's
Are you saying you found the page?
Yeah, I got the page. Let me unfold it right now. All right. Want me to read out loud?
That would be good, yes.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Okay, it's got some soot on it. Let me just 'Twould seem not only dim-witted dwarves, elves, and all civilized races in between inhabit these lands. I have had the pleasure of introducing myself to a band of lowly kobolds by chance. Occasionally on my travels, I had thought to have seen a flash of red or a crude spear wobbling about in the forest, but now they've made themselves apparent. The group exhibits very little aggression towards outsiders, whether by a treaty I am unknowing about or by the comfort of their own unchallenged life. I shall pursue into these matters and these kobolds further. After all, many little hands make it light work. Oz key. And then one of those lists that I think say,
It'll be good to,
well, I asked Dora about it.
yeah.
Want to tell Dora we got the page?
Roma.
You hear a crash of a plate. What?
We have the page.
Well, that's great. I've opened the portal again. You can come back.
Thank you. We'll be back soon.
Want to come with?
I think he's busy with something.
I mean, stop it. I'm trying to speak.
Sorry, still.
From my quest in which I was initially engaged in from my god, it was to eliminate a great evil, and from what I've experienced, this Ozki is definitely most likely the one causing it, so that would definitely give me reason to tag along with you.
As you guys are discussing and looking on the ruins of this top floor, a slight sunstorm begins to pour overhead.
Like, it's sunny, but it's also raining.
Plasma is
Yes.
flying through the sky. A storm of pieces of the sun. Welcome to the Forgotten Realms. It was raining. All right.
Just lightly.
It's like,
Well, what do we do with Tontal? We bring him back through the portal, or drag him through town?
Yes, I would like to see this Tontal. I
Yeah.
should give my respects to him. I may not have known him, but he helped get you here, I assume.
yes.
What if he just looks like Ayler but without a beard?
Oh, that's terrible.
Let's assume Ayler has a beard.
Less
No, I said.
Yeah, he said he has a beard.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Tontal
I
looks
haven't
just
been-
like Ayler, except he's like a little bit less elvish.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, less beard.
Like the beard and the braids.
Yeah.
Different hairstyle, but same face.
It's like, oh,
Same haircut?
Different haircut.
Different.
Okay. So,
Yeah, so-
all right. So let's go down to Tontal.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to loot. I wanted to try and find all of my things. But I hope these treasure chests haven't been.
what treasure chest?
I mean,
Approaching the loot, quote unquote, pile, you see that what was there is now either destroyed into slag. You actually recognize the gate of the furnace has been embedded into one of these chests and splintered the wood unrecognizably. Most everything there is damaged beyond any worth. What are you looking for in particular?
an apothecary set.
Oh, the glass. Instead of all the glass stuff and tiny metal things.
I guess I'm gonna just have to find another one.
As you guys are kind of mulling over the destruction, you see a small kobold kind of climb out of the woodwork and just kind of look around and pay special attention to the husk of a machine that lies dormant.
Are kobolds considered animals?
Think of like if dogs could build houses.
I don't think so.
No, I mean they're
No.
sentient race.
So
Yeah, I feel like they have an intelligence above like 1.
Okay. So I can like just cast animal friendship.
No.
That's racist. Kobolds are people too.
Kobold. Look at this kobold activist.
Wow. No, you cannot.
Okay.
I'm going to
I mean,
say
I
that's
can.
strictly for anything that's
I
like,
can anyways because I already cast Cure Light once twice. But,
yeah.
It seems like all of our spells are going into healing. I wonder why.
Because you're getting hit.
Don't get hit.
Yeah. Get a better armor class, dude.
don't talk shit. Don't get hit.
Yeah. So there's nothing recognizable. Oh, I guess there's some kobold. What?
What have you done? What is this?
The other thing is that I also had leather armor. That was probably in one of these, but long gone now.
Strips of leather are available. If you want to just like wear a strip bra.
It's sexy.
I have ragged clothes on. Actually, no, considering that this ragged shirt would be splintered and torn from all the shrapnel, that I'm just gonna take it off, and assuming it had long sleeves, just tied around my waist.
No, it does not have long sleeves.
Damn.
It's a burlap sack they upturned and put on your head.
Okay, I'm taking it off.
All right.
Do they have pants?
He does have pants, yes. More
Ragged pants. I'm gonna go with like long pants with a little like I want to say drawstrings at the bottom that I could like tie, but it's like about mid calf, say.
I'll give you pants that are cut at mid-calf.
Let's do that.
Ayler strips to only his mid-calf pants. Not quite shorts, not quite long pants. In the middle.
Capris.
Capris.
I didn't want to say
Into the word.
Are there any gold pieces or any coin?
They're all split down the middle perfectly.
There's nothing that is in a well enough condition that you'd want to take.
It seems that everything that I had is now gone. We might as well make our way down the tower.
We might as well.
You can take Tunnel's stuff. I don't think you care.
That might be a little bit disrespectful.
Right, you guys are like priests.
Hey, I am no priest. I am a druid.
Okay, you're a tree priest.
That's racist. That's not even racist. That's classist.
That's classist.
It's not correct at all. It's totally different.
Tree priest. It's if you think about it. I mean, is it even? It's not like I said. It's not even like
Respect his
offensive.
power, but
It's not
I don't
disrespectful
agree
to say like it's a tree priest. It's like
that- yes,
trees are cool.
it is.
Priests are cool. It's just a category of priests. It's not a bad.
I
thing.
can't wait
It's
till
not a category of priests, though. We're different.
Well, yeah, of course. That's why I added the tree.
I can't wait till we get back to Iorth and it's completely overrun with kobolds.
we just get in and it's just then Breaks of Limp Bizkit starts just playing. And then we see the kobolds like throwing people off buildings.
I wouldn't know that. Taylor wouldn't know that.
The song has infected my mind for the past week. George can tell you.
You alright?
No, I have Breaks by Limp Bizkit stuck in my head constantly.
I could do something with someone.
All right.
I think I was there when you started singing it too.
You see a few more kobolds climb out of the walls and from the ground, and some are starting to pray, some are starting to mourn.
Oh, like, wait, are we down at the Tonto level yet? Or are we
You
still
did
up?
not
We're
say
still
that.
up. We're
still
not
up
on
there.
the ladder.
They don't seem hostile right now.
I think we should just leave because we've got the paper.
I agree. They have no reason to fight us now.
Well, I think they do. That's why we should leave.
But we've proven a strength over them. There's no way they can
We've
defeat
proven that we have killed their king or something. So let's get out. Let's take the body. Cut our losses. Go back to town.
Yes.
Does anyone remember what color gem Tonto was sucked into?
us. See, we don't remember.
Can I see the
What
gems?
were
I
all of the
was-
gem colors?
Tonto.
Because it was green, black, and purple, right?
No, gray, black, and purple.
Was he the black one?
I think he was the black one because I'm pretty sure I was the gray one,
Okay. Cool. Black one.
and then Doodle was the purple one. I remember purple because he was magical.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So black one. What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna go back down the ladder.
Let's grab Tontal and get out of here before these guys start killing us.
All right. So
I wonder if I
you.
could hold the hat. You think if I held the hat, like just up, so people would see it, would that have them fear me or attack me?
Well, I mean, that's for you to find out.
Well, I gave you the idea of
Put it
attacking
on.
me, so I think
This very tiny hat.
I am now the king. Imagine like I put it on and then I'm just the new king. They bow down to me.
Are you trying to figure out how that was folded?
Yeah, I think I won't be able to wear it just because I can't figure out how to fold it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's grab Tontal.
All right, so you guys descend the ladder in order. You come back to Tontal's corpse, which has been defiled and propped up against a wall.
So it goes.
Aylar, you see this slumped over corpse of a half-elf? Half-elf. His head is down, and he's lying with a large gaping wound in the top of his skull.
So you're the one that brought them here. I think you better.
You
go.
approach the corpse?
Yes, I approached the corpse.
Perfect.
Oh, great.
Because when you do,
Bit of fun break.
the face that you see down at a slight angle morphs and changes as it looks into you with eyes of pure black gem. And you two see this corpse of your friend snap back into a rigid sort of reanimation and stare deeply in Aylar, who is transfixed and cannot broke the fall!
It's like your ass.
Who is transfixed and cannot bear to look away. The face, which is now pale with the blood loss, and it has streaks of dried blood actually run down it from the skull. The hair, penis is drawn on, so it's a little funny. And hair plastered onto it from sweat and blood. Stare deeply into Aylar, and you see that the same, I think it was ghastly, ghostly. Mac, I think you're making fucking paper noises on this.
It's my character in the background trying to figure out how to fold this back into a hat.
Okay.
Role playing. I actually know how to do it. My
Ghostly
character.
wisps pour out of Aylar, and actually, I'm sorry, the other way around.
Yeah, they pour.
From the gems begin to fade gently from Tontal's eyes, and wisps of ghosts go into Aylar, and in a short while, just as abruptly as it started, the corpse of Tontal, used and abused once again, falls limp to the floor.
Ah, fuck! You got us, Keed.
What? Hey, it's a soulbound thing.
The face of
he took his
Tontal's
place.
corpse
What are you
returns back
talking
to
about?
looking like the half elf.
I know exactly what this is. You took his place now.
Taking its place. Wait,
I could tell exactly by looking at exactly what happened, and that's what happened.
when you were
It's very
talking,
clear.
when you were talking to Dwarmo before, this gem that went out on the book that you said, is this the gems that I saw in his eyes?
You saw Jen in his eyes?
There was
I get
gem.
probably.
Were you not looking?
In his eyes. No, that's what he was doing.
His eyes are. That's kind of what you see when you look at a person.
Maybe to a non-sociopath. No, I don't say that.
That's a joke.
I didn't say it though.
Well, it seems that I'm going to be with you on your travels from now on. And I believe that Lutiu has guided me along this path, and I believe that this is what he may have wanted, to bring down this evil which wishes to break the flow of nature. With that, I shall join you on your quest to hunt down these pages.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Is that my inspiration?
You ruined it. This is supposed to be undercover.
Trying to give him a gummy bear.
It's supposed to be without the viewers knowing what's happening. Oh,
I think they'll know once you have a gummy bear. When you're chewing on a gummy bear.
Well, no, because I can do it silently.
Oh, yeah.
And I would hope that anyone I give does it silently as well.
Yeah, I guess so. So, okay. Well, yeah, it looks like you're in it whether you wanted to or not. Let's go and take this body and go get back to town.
To be honest, though, I don't want to go anywhere near that body. After what it's done to me.
Yeah, it's covered in blood. It's gross. I get it. But,
Who's carrying Tontal?
I'll carry Tontal.
Tonsil's best friend. Battle hard.
Pick him up. Smells like shit.
How are you carrying him?
I'm big bridal style, you know.
Yep.
Jason,
Fireman carry.
you're gonna slide down.
Are you
the
gonna
ladders.
support the head?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like tie his arms around and make him into a cape.
You're gonna. What if he didn't hold his head? We have his brains just fall out.
No, his head would just become like lolling about.
Has the blood like clotted yet? Do you think or no?
I mean, it's not pouring anymore. You've lost. I'm sorry, Tonto's lost. He's past tense now. Tonto's lost enough blood that he's no longer a spring, a portable blood machine. All right, and you guys begin to descend the tower. You're backtracking your steps from the stabbing room to the furnace room, dropping down into the trash room. The trash room connects to the break room?
Break
room.
The break room connects to the
Slime room.
The slime room connects to the
Puzzle room.
The puzzle room connects to the
Outside. The outside connects to
No, it
the
doesn't.
town.
You guys completely forgot the cinema.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought we
that was
passed that.
Oh yeah. Wait, the break.
That was
the
above
first-
the slime room.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta start.
The room connects.
Stab room connects to the break room. The break room connects to the
Puzzle room.
no. Oh, that puzzle room.
No, it was the trash room.
Oh yeah, the trash
Trash room.
room. The furnace room.
Furnace room. The furnace room connects to the trash room. The trash room connects to the puzzle room. The puzzle room connects to the
Break room.
movie room.
movie room. The movie room connects to the
slime room.
The slime room connects to the
block room.
to the what room?
Block room. What are the blocks?
Puzzle
Skill
room.
room.
Puzzle room.
Skill first room. Ground floor.
Ground floor. The ground floor connects to the outside. The outside connects to the pathway. The pathway connects to the destroyed town. The destroyed town connects to the
Portal.
pub. The pub connects to the Dwarmo's house. Dwarmo's house connects to the Dwarmo's house, but we know where the next page is.
And that's the story of our show.
So that's where the next page is? In my house? Under my bed?
Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 13.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
You didn't write it down.
I did. Hour 13. That was the boys making their game plan, and they'll carry it out in episode 14. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yep.